TikTok was one of the most downloaded apps in the year 2020, and it's rapidly increasing in numbers. So if you're in marketing, then you need to know about it, and you should be paying attention. In this video, I'm going to go over the 4 things that marketers need to know about TikTok. First thing you need to know about TikTok is it's based on sound. This is actually unusual for a social media platform compared to any of the previous ones that have existed. If you remember, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter, these are all based on vision. People are looking at the posts and they actually don't need to hear things to use the app. Often they aren't listening when they're using the app. It's the opposite case with TikTok. You actually have to listen to engage with the platform. That's a big change in the behavior of people who are using the platform. It means they can't have the TV on at the same time. It means they have to focus. It means they have their earbuds in when they're using it. It means that they're actually paying attention to the platform, not like so many other social media platforms that we're scrolling on while we're bored. People actually focus on TikTok. So for marketers, that means they can tell very quickly if you're presenting them with an ad or not. So first off, don't do that. Don't make it obvious. Second thing you need to know about TikTok, it's less fancy than Instagram. This was a big insight for me because when I initially approached the app, I had the notion that it was actually restricted, right? This idea that it was restricted for certain people or certain age group or you had to do certain things. But actually the app is quite forgiving. You can simply take a video on your phone of you saying something and post it. It could be very short, doesn't have to be super high quality or super fancy. Which is in contrast to apps like Instagram, where the visual appeal of Instagram posts is very high, it's fancy, and people are accustomed to clicking on Instagram profiles and they want to see a very visually appealing history of posts. That's not the case for TikTok. People aren't clicking on TikTok profiles and judging them based on the way the thumbnails look in their past history of videos. So hopefully that knowledge can make you feel a little bit better about posting your own information on TikTok. Number 3. TikTok will give you a deep dive into old content. This is a distinct feature that is also not common in social media platforms. Typically, we're used to content dying. A post will go away after a few days. But what happens on TikTok is when you follow somebody, then you can see all their past history of posts that they've made within the past few months. Right? That's not the case with other social media platforms. Platforms like Facebook, if you follow somebody on Facebook, they only show you a small percentage of the new posts that person does. They don't show you the old posts that they did. But TikTok does that, and that's in part why it's so powerful, because when you find and discover somebody that you're interested in, you've got all this interesting past content of theirs that you can watch and be entertained by. And number 4, people support discovery on TikTok. In fact, the way that people are engaged is through people that they might not already know, and that's the For You page. So one of the main options for how you view information on TikTok is through the For You page, which means it's just content that TikTok thinks that you're going to like, and it's not somebody that you're currently following. Basically, the algorithm is good enough and engaging enough that it can predict what people like and show it to them efficiently enough that it actually works, so people are willing and perfectly happy to just be shown content that the app trusts that they will like. So these are the 4 things that marketers should know about TikTok as they think about using it and understanding it. The final thing I want to say, and it's based on the 4 observations that I talked about, is that it's one of the strongest apps in terms of leveraging human psychology. So thanks for checking out this video. At Intermark Group, we're a full-service marketing agency that embeds psychology in our creative to create stronger connections between the brands and audiences. We look to understand people and their behavior and how they engage with media. So hit the subscribe and the bell button if you want to stay tuned on our posts here on YouTube. Let us know in the comments what you think of this video, if you have any questions. And you can find more information about us in the description below. So thanks for checking this out.